Hey, what's up, guys? This is Dwight here with Retro Crypto YouTube channel. It's got an exciting video for you here today. Hex is making big moves, a lot of positive energy going on out there in the market. As you can see, Bitcoin right now is at $40,105. Got a ton of stuff I want to talk about, so let's get this going. But before I start running my mouth, gotta say this. I need you to hit that like button, guys. Just take a second, smash that like button. Yesterday, you got that like. My likes over 50, and wow, I grew by like 9 additional subscribers. So please, guys, make sure you give me a tip, give me a blessing, give yourself a blessing. Hit that like button. I appreciate it so much, guys. YouTube will send me more traffic to the channel, and we'll grow together. Also, while you're at it, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. And when you do that, make sure you hit that little bell symbol. Then you will be notified whenever I upload a new video. Now that I said all that, let me get this out of the way. I'm just an ordinary guy out there on the internet with a passion for cryptocurrency. It's essential that you do your own research before making any and all financial decisions. All right, guys. Now I got that out of the way. Let's go ahead and take a look and see what the market's doing here today. Bitcoin's at $40,105. Ethereum is at $2,970. I'll take it. Oh man. XRP. Some may consider this a steal. Right now, 64 cents, guys. Terra Luna's down at $89. Well, it's not really down, it's up, but you guys, the market did a significant pullback, guys. Cardano's at 84 cents. I consider that bargain alley, bargain basement, discount pricing there, guys. And so on and so on. And of course, Coin360 doesn't list Hex the way they should with their market cap. But I'm assuming Hex is looking pretty good right now, to tell you the truth. You know what? I can't let it die right there. Let's go ahead and look up Hex very quickly, and we'll see where they really are on market cap. Since, some of these tracking sites like to play games. All right, Hex has actually moved up. I think it was down to 14 or 13. They're now They're in the top 10 again, where they belong. Sorry, guys, thirsty. Went out to eat my wife. A lot of salt. All right. All right, guys. But, so what we're going to talk about today, I want to be talking about Hex, the Hex ecosystem. When I do some technical analysis, and I just want to talk to you guys about some, everything going on, because there is a lot going on right now. All right, for starters, let's take a look at the overall total crypto market cap here. Currently, it's sitting at $1.807 trillion, which is absolutely amazing. Now, let's take a look at this on a daily chart. That's a 2-hour chart there. It's a much more volatile chart. We're looking at the 2-hour chart, obviously. But you can see the overall total crypto market cap is way under the exponential moving average. Yeah, very, very bearish. Nice little wick right here for buy pressure, but overall very bearish for the overall cryptocurrency market. If we look at the 4-hour chart, hopefully things are looking a little bit better. 4-hour chart has it moving up into potential bullish territory. So down here is what I consider bearish. When it hits that mid-range, I consider that trying to push bullish. And when it starts to peak out into the area up here, there's high potential for bullishness. But we're not quite there. We're getting there, but we're not quite there. In my eyes, as being truly considered bullish for the total overall crypto market cap. But starting to show bullish tendencies is what I like to say, guys. All right. For the total crypto market cap, taking a peek here with the Ichimoku chart, which is pretty reliable. It is predicting for things to pick up with bullishness in the next, between now and May 23rd. It's predicting things to get a little bit more bullish for us. Only time will tell, but this Ichimoku is pretty good for the most part, guys. Let's look at this with the 4-hour chart. And the 4-hour chart, which I feel is very reliable with crypto, with Ichimoku, that goes out 4 days in advance. So it's actually predicting into the next 4 days, it's predicting a degree of bearishness with the overall total crypto market cap, which is sitting right now, like I said, at at 1.791 trillion currently. It's got good support at 1.718 trillion. Another good support area at 1.646 trillion, and then another support area at 1.51 trillion. And you always got to remember, where did we come from? We came from 2.9 trillion on November 9th. So we'll be there again, and we're going to fly right past it. All right, let's go jump right into Bitcoin. We're going to dive right on in here, and let's see what's going on with Bitcoin. Bitcoin currently is sitting at 39,000. I'm sorry, it's currently sitting at 40,116. I'll take it. I mean, if these are the bearish market bottoms, can you imagine? Now, I don't think it's the bottoms, honestly, guys, but I do think we keep getting higher lows. So sorry, we keep getting lower highs. So we'll have to see what happens. You know what I mean? But I'll still take it. Comparing it to 2018, the market's not the same. Everybody wants it to be the same, but it's just not. Sorry. I mean, crypto. To me, I feel like crypto is new, guys, and they're determined to go by traditional rules. And if something's new, it doesn't always go by traditional rules. But that's what I say. That's why I'm a Hexican. But anyway, with that said, Bitcoin currently with the moving averages, the purple is the 20, the green is the 50, the orangish yellow is the 100, and the red is the 200. Let's do the daily chart first. Pull this down here. All right, on the daily chart, you'll see that the daily looks very bad for the moving averages on Bitcoin, with the 20-day moving average going under the 50 and the 100 day, and the 200 just right along up here on top, stable. That looks very bad. We have to wait and see how that's going to play out. Do got some decent support line here at like 37,700. But yeah, Bitcoin does not look the greatest with the moving averages right now. Now, if we look at Bitcoin with the 4-hour moving averages, it still doesn't look good. You got the 20-day moving average right down here. You got the 50-day moving average, 100-day moving average actually rejected the 50-day moving average. And then you got the 200-day moving average. The volume does look better right here, but still nothing to jump up and down about, in my personal opinion, guys. Now, the MACD right here, MACD does have Bitcoin on the bullish side of things today, at this current moment. All right. Now, we're going to take a look here at the Bitcoin with the exponential moving average. And according to the exponential moving average, Bitcoin I always do that. On the 4-hour chart, I always want to do the 4-hour chart first, is definitely, the daily chart definitely has Bitcoin on the the bearish side of things here. Very bearish. If we look at the 4-hour chart, again, we are very bearish on the 4-hour chart. But with that said, we are starting to peek through it. And like I said before, with the overall crypto market cap, Bitcoin is trying to go bullish on the 4-hour market cap, on the 4-hour on the 4-hour chart here. So that's a very good sign for Bitcoin that there may be a reversal to come. And you can see over here it's actually up 2.27% today. So something to be excited about. But we have to wait and see. Hopefully it can hold and keep moving up. I keep getting disappointed, though. But that looks very bullish for Bitcoin, guys. All right. With the daily chart, with the Bollinger Bands. Sorry, excuse me. Yes, with the Bollinger Bands, with the daily chart, you're going to see Bitcoin here is on the oversold side of things overall. But nope, sorry. I'm going to go with neutral. Bitcoin's neutral right now. Maybe a little oversold, but for the most part, neutral. That's where I'm placing Bitcoin according to the Bollinger Bands right now. RSI definitely is on the oversold side. And the fear and greed indicator has Bitcoin on the fearful side of things right now, guys. Now, if we look at the 4-hour chart, we'll see that it's definitely more so on the greedy side of things. RSI is showing Bitcoin crossing over to the overbought side of things, and we're definitely in the overbought side on the Bollinger Bands, which is something to be excited about. I'm saying, as of right now, at this very moment, Bitcoin is definitely bullish. On the Ichimoku chart, with the daily chart for Bitcoin, this daily chart is saying Bitcoin should be going bullish, which is in accordance with what's happening right now. And then we're going back to bearishness around May 11th through the May 23rd. We look at the 4-hour chart, it's going to say that it should remain bearish in the next 4 days, even though right now it's looking pretty good. So we have to wait and see how things play out with this. Oh, yeah. Well, I saw something else I like. And I really like this volume right now. The volume looks pretty good. Maybe Ichimoku will be a little off in this prediction here. If we're lucky. I want to see Bitcoin go back up personally. All right. Market Cipher chart here. This is my knockoff version of Market Cipher. But wow. I always say this, but I really need to dig in my pockets because this thing is pretty damn accurate. It takes a little bit to learn how to read it, but wow, once you start getting a hang for it, it's pretty good, guys. All right, so got a short sell signal here on the daily chart on April 7th or 8th. Then you got a sell signal here on April 12th. You got a bearish continuation, and that's where we are still right now. Now, if we look at this on the 4-hour chart, which is a much tighter time frame here, we have a reversal for previous trend. I'm going to say that the previous trend had it bearish, short sell signal, drop down, reversal of previous trend. I think Bitcoin's about to go up some, guys. According to this market cipher chart, on the 4-hour chart, Bitcoin's about to go up. And I guarantee, which I promised I wouldn't do, the 2-hour chart looks really good. And yes, it does. The 2-hour chart looks very, very good. So, yeah, I think at this moment in time, Bitcoin is bullish. All right, now for the meat and potatoes while you're here. HEX, for all my fellow Hexicans. All right, let's see what HEX is doing right now. HEX currently is sitting at 15 cents. Wow, that just feels good to say. Let me say that again. HEX is sitting at 15 cents. Wow. And what is it going to feel like when I say it's sitting at 20 cents and 30 cents? Because guess what? It's coming. All right. All right, so let's take a look at the daily chart here for HEX. The 20-day moving average and the 50-day, and a little bit of a Twizzler tug-of-war action here. For those of you who don't know, Twizzlers is a candy. It's all twisted. It's popular in the U.S. I don't know about the rest of the world, but anyway. It looks like, but I got a funny feeling the 20-day moving average is going to be breaking out above the 50-day moving average, but it has not done that thus far, but it's about to happen, and that's a good, very good sign for HEX with the moving averages. I still feel the volumes here are really low, in my opinion, but the MACD down here does have HEX in the bullish territory right now. Got to remember, MACD lags behind the market, though. It doesn't move forward ahead of the market like the Ichimoku. Now, let's see what HEX is doing. With the 4-hour chart, HEX, oh, wow. Moving averages are looking nice. Nice. I got to stop. Stop and clap for those moving averages. They've been looking like crap lately, guys. All right, this is what you want to see with the 4-hour chart here. You got the 20-day moving average just shooting straight up and crossing over top of the 200-day, and that's what we want to see. All right, because like when you see that 200-day cross over top of the 20-day moving average, that's called a death cross. So I don't know what it's called when the 20-day crosses over, but you know what? If the opposite is a death cross, this is good. So HEX is on the move. HEX is very bullish as of right now. They are up 3.89% today. This is great. I could sit here and talk about just this all day, but we're not. MACD is looking good also. That is nice, guys. That might be the picture for this video. All right, let's take a look here at the HEX exponential moving average, and we're going to see, okay, the daily chart for HEX is bullish. HEX is 100% bullish with the exponential moving average on the daily chart. Now, I would like to see one more good support into the bullish territory, but it's bullish, guys, without a doubt. Now, if we look at the 4-hour chart, woo, extremely bullish on the 4-hour chart. Nothing but support. And the 2-hour chart is probably going to be absolutely ridiculous looking. Yes, sir. This looks good. Even has some, I want to see these wicks in here, actually. So that's great. Perfect. All right, so HEX is, yes, indeed. Today's probably not a good day to buy HEX, guys. Don't run out and buy HEX today, unless you think that PulseChain is going to get. I mean, it's always possible that it can keep going up, but I would be very reluctant to buy HEX today, personally. If anything, I would be like, should I take profit? A little bit of profit, but don't take no profit, guys. Just wait. Trust me, you may end up regretting that decision for the rest of your life. The only reason I'm saying it is a snapshot. I wouldn't. just in case. All right. Let's see here. HEX on the daily chart right here, you'll see that it is currently with the daily chart, Ichimoku is the net will run from today through May 23rd. Now this is predicted to be on a downward trend, a bearish trend, but this is the problem with Ichimoku. It can predict by previous actions, but it can't predict like events. There's more going behind why HEX's price is going up the way it is right now. And I think it's going to go up a heck of a lot more in the near future. But remember, when PulseChain launches, you're now going to have EHEX, which is HEX on Ethereum, and you're going to have PHEX, which is HEX that you were awarded on PulseChain. And it's going to affect, because now where there was one, there's now two. So it's going to affect the price. So let's be prepared for that. It's good problems, but it will be a problem initially. Now, on the 4-hour chart, it has HEX. The Ichimoku has HEX. And for the next 4 days, to be bullish. And that's what we're experiencing right now. Bollinger Bands with HEX has HEX currently in the overbought side of things on a daily chart. RSI is on the overbought, and it's definitely in the green territory. Now, if we look at HEX with the 4-hour chart, overbought. RSI has it off the charts with overbought, and very, very greedy. Today would not be the day to buy HEX. All right, HEX with the market cipher chart on a daily chart shows HEX looking very bullish. Very, very, there's a change from previous trend and a bullish continuation. Very bullish. 4-hour chart for HEX is going to be absolutely beautiful. Yes, it is. And the 2-hour chart is even going to be even better. I don't even got to break these down, guys. Market cipher chart has HEX bullish. And HEX is very bullish. Very, very bullish with market cipher right now, guys. Enjoy it while it lasts. It feels very good. And we had a very nice little volume wick up here on the 27th. All right. I drew this the other day, actually, just for the guys that are brand new to this and they want to buy into HEX, so they haven't had a chance to get some HEX yet. According to the Fibonacci retracement chart, since I'm going to do this I'm going to consider this an upward trend as of right now, and the 61.8 is a magic spot to buy, and that will be at 12.5 cents. Is a magic spot to buy some HEX. So right now, I would not buy it up here. You're buying it at the top. You want to wait to get it back a little bit of more of a discounted price. All right, never buy the top, guys. On the green days, that's a bad day to buy. Sometimes you have no choice, but just try to make that a rule of thumb. All right, Hedron. I'm holding out hope. All right, that's it for HEX. Bitcoin bullish. HEX bullish. Hedron today. Hedron today is. I wish Hedron would get his act together. Hedron's actually down 10% today. But I do have hope for Hedron. I've heard people talking poorly of Hedron, but I think it's a real deal. I just think that it's got to get adopted. And in order for it to get adopted, I feel that people have to do their stakes through Hedron so they can then start taking loans out against their 555 stakes, basically. 5555 stakes. Sorry, guys. All right, so Hedron, the 4-hour chart, it is just a reversal of a previous trend. A sell signal, bullish continuation, a bearish continuation. I'm sorry, bullish. And then, I'm going to say Hedron is still bearish, very bearish, guys. A lot of sell pressure going on in here. It's sitting at, Hedron currently is sitting at 11207. I hope I don't regret one day not scooping up a whole crap load of this. I still like Hedron. We'll have to wait and see how it plays out. But I think Hedron really is dependent on, it's got to get adopted by Hexicans who wants to take loans out against their very long stakes. So I think it's going to take a little while. The Ichimoku with the 4-hour chart, which goes 4 days in advance, is predicting that Hedron continues this downward trend. Hedron... Yeah, Hedron's just going to continue doing the same thing it's been doing. It's very bearish. Very bearish, in my opinion. And a little unpredictable, but pretty predictable as far as not doing nothing. Exponential moving average for Hedron, bearish. It's bearish, guys. All right. Now, take a quick peek here at Hedron. I did see something over here I did like, though. Now, in order for this all to really become adopted, you want to see people borrowing against their stakes. And as I was going through here, I'm starting to see people actually borrowing. So you see what was borrowed. So the more borrowing that takes place in this ecosystem for for Hedron, well, then you'll come over here, and then at some point, somebody's going to default on their loans to themselves, and because people do what they do, they gamble, they're whatever, they just don't pay their bills. So just gotta be patient, basically. Long story short, guys. But I haven't seen any loans liquidate yet. It always says wait a little while, but it really doesn't take that long. It's got to refresh the window. I don't know if I plan with it. But yeah, I'm just waiting to do that. I want to get in there and I want to bid against people's defaulted loans and, you know, scoop up some stuff, but can't. Not yet, at least. All right, Maximus, guys. Maximus. I'm going to drop some pennies in this, and I'm going to tell you how I did it. I did it for next. I'm not even paying for it, actually. I got like this. Because I claimed the Pulse Doge coins, which I said I wouldn't do, I did it, and it's like $600 right now at HEX. So I'm just gonna. That was easy money, free money, just fell on my lap. I'm gonna flip and roll that, a chunk of that, maybe all of it, right into this Maximus project, and then we're gonna see what happens. Maximus has me kind of teetering. I don't know how I feel about it, but because 15 years is a long time, basically. It's a very long time. And I'm not a spring chicken. I'm already an old man, so I'm going to be a really old man in 15 years, you know what I mean? But I like the concept of it and all. So I think I'm gonna put a taste in there. Just sometimes just like a little $100 bill, a little 50, probably like $200. Just enough to have enough to keep it in my attention. But yeah, I do like the concept of this project, so we have to see how this plays out. Here, I just want to remind you guys, you have 2 days, 4 hours left. What else did I want to talk to? Oh, I did a quick poll on Twitter here for you guys. And Maximus, did you invest in Maximus? 16% yes, said yes. 58% said no. What is Maximus? 25%. Oh, I like doing it just to see what the whole overall market attitude is. And I was playing around early today. You see right here, Coin Market Cap, PulseChain. Wow, it's ready. They're waiting for you, PulseChain, and Binance. They're waiting for you, PulseChain. Where are you? We're coming very soon. PulseChain's gonna be hitting the market very, very soon, and that's some exciting stuff. All right, guys, but that's the end of this video. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure that you remember to leave a comment and to subscribe. Join my Discord group. And until next time, stay a Hessican. All right, peace out.